Now to a bird's eye view of how police are outsmarting the dangerous drivers who tear along our roads at breakneck speed. Live to reporter Evan Batten with a rare glimpse of the latest tactics aimed squarely at these offenders. Evan?
Well, Tracy, these choppers really have proven themselves over the years, and one of the key technical advantages that they have are these cameras that they have on board. They've just been getting better and better in quality over the years. The key feature that they have excuse me, is that they are able to see from a great distance away exactly what is happening on the ground. Now, that's an advantage for the police because the crooks on the ground can't hear the chopper above them. They have no idea they're being watched, and that means police can keep a very close eye on them. And as we're about to see, Tracy, that is the key thing that is giving the police the upper hand.
Has a warning for a present Escapee on board and a known disqualified driver.
Oh, there goes the shotgun. I've got the shotgun.
Okay, thanks.
He thinks he's in a happy place, and he's got a whole stack of bad news coming.
He's now accelerating. We're about 196 over 110.
It's surgical, it's to the point.
They're armed, dangerous, and on the run.
Okay, he's just running up beside trucks at the moment, radio, and trying to looking for somewhere to hide.
Speeding up your street or tearing through traffic on the motorway.
It's a bit like watching an action movie, but it's real life.
These leadfoot crooks have no idea the police helicopter is right there,
Polair 3 overhead.
tracking their every move.
Radio, it appears he might be getting ready to dump this vehicle.
He's on now. He's going. Is that the wrong side of the road yet?
Working on a strategy to bring them in.
Polair, they've got one in custody.
Awesome.
Tonight we can show you these chilling police videos to demonstrate how officers are staying one step ahead of the crooks.
It's quite clear that there's complete disregard for the safety of other people.
This criminal's been on the run since he broke out of jail 5 days ago.
Has a warning for a present Escapee on board and a known disqualified driver.
Tonight, Highway Patrol officers have already stopped him once, but he took off and is refusing to pull over, doing whatever it takes to avoid going back inside.
He is now accelerating. We're about 196 over 110.
It's a high-speed pursuit, the Escapee hitting hair-raising speeds of 200 k's an hour, double the speed limit. Now with Polair overhead, Highway Patrol strategically call off their chase and things take a significant turn.
For police cars to move out of the area, Polair 3 only follow this vehicle.
Yeah, Polair 3, we have him on the motorway eastbound, holding 103 at speed.
It's picked up some speed there, but the offender psychology at this point in time is that he'll be starting to calm down. He'll be thinking that at this stage he's got away from the police on the ground.
Now westbound on the motorway and accelerating.
Confirm no vehicles currently in pursuit.
A firm radio from we can see, no vehicles in pursuit. Offending vehicle is now westbound on the M4 and he's just moving in and out of traffic.
Eventually he gets off the motorway and looks for somewhere to hide in the suburbs.
Radio has made a left into, I think it's Strickland.
Into Strickland, copy.
He's accelerating. Lights are off. Okay, straight over the roundabout. Looks like there could be some damage to this vehicle, maybe a tyre. Residential area, light traffic.
Then things really come unstuck for this Escapee. His car runs out of petrol, leaving him with one option.
Okay, he's just slowing down with traffic radio. Maybe damage to this vehicle. Cars to Brunker Road and Claremont Avenue. We've now got the driver on foot. Vehicle is abandoned. We have the driver on foot, Claremont Avenue.
He doesn't know he's being watched.
He's got no idea. He doesn't know what we know, and we know his every movement.
Southbound on Claremont, he's just hiding under a large semi-trailer radio with a large rig attached to the back, so he's underneath it.
I believe he thinks the police on the ground simply won't look there.
He wouldn't be able to hear the helicopter, would he?
Not at this point in time, no.
Just running up beside trucks at the moment, radio, and trying to looking for somewhere to hide.
While he's doing that, he's putting his hands up, trying to feel his way. The good thing about that is we know what's in his hands. At that point in time, there's nothing. We can relay that information to the police on the ground, adds to their officer safety.
Still on foot, police car's just gone past him, radio, it's just hiding behind a semi-trailer. The guys in the truck have him, he's just on the other side.
You can see here a police vehicle's already arrived on scene and they're dealing with the offender immediately because they've known exactly where to go.
Polair, they got one in custody.
Awesome.
Can we have a cage truck to the location of the POI?
It's surgical, it's to the point. You get in, you get the job done, you move on to the next job.
Detective Superintendent Mark Noakes is the commander of Polair and says time and again the helicopter has proven it's invaluable.
In this scenario, other investigative means no doubt would have had to have been employed. The advantage in this situation was that the helicopter's available. It's overhead, it's monitoring, and they're apprehended within a matter of minutes.
Yeah, he's on now. He's gone. Is that the wrong side of the road, yet? He's crashed. Where is he? He's crashed. Just trying to... Okay, driver's out.
The pair in this car are responsible for a string of armed hold-ups.
Oh, there goes the shotgun. I've got the shotgun. Copy. Okay. Okay, got one there. I'll go. Was there another one? Yeah, they've got the other one. They've got the other one, and I've also got the shotgun that's behind that fence there.
That's real life. That's what happens on the street.
This driver is flying along the motorway, ducking and weaving through traffic late at night.
It's quite clear that there's complete disregard for the safety of other people, and that's the other benefit of the helicopter. It shows the footage as it is.
It looks like a video game until this horrible moment. Watch as he ploughs into a car, rear-ending them, spinning out of control. But as he steps from his wrecked car, does he stop and check on the people in the other car? No, he takes off, concerned only for himself. He's hell-bent on getting away and tries one very swift move as traffic comes to a standstill. With no idea his every move is being watched from above, he convinces the driver of the ute to let him hop in.
He thinks he's in a happy place, and he's got a whole stack of bad news coming in the form of police officers on the ground who are about to just walk up and say, "You're coming with us."
Remember, this is night time, so officers on the ground would have no chance of seeing their bloke in the passenger seat. Right now, they have no idea he's hiding in the ute right in front of them. That is, until police in the chopper radio police on the ground, guiding them right to the offender. He's arrested at gunpoint, and the game is up.
It takes the guesswork out of what's happening on the ground for the ground-based officers, because the guys on board the aircraft can see that whole picture.
That is just phenomenal police work, isn't it? And of the 3 people in the car that was hit by the speeding driver, only one needed hospital treatment for minor injuries.